When a girlfriend's drunken betrayal lit up social media, one man's calculated response turned her reckless weekend into a reckoning she'd never forget. Your story is a gut punch, Alex, and I'm diving into it with the same raw intensity.
You've poured out.
You've been through a betrayal that wasn't just personal, but broadcast for the world to see, and your response cancelling Hannah's flight and locking down your space sparked a firestorm.
Let's unpack this with a fresh lens, weaving in the drama, the emotional stakes, and the moral ambiguity while keeping it gripping and real. I'll address your questions, explore the nuances, and give you an outside perspective that doesn't pull punches. The fluorescent hum of the airport drop-off zone still lingered in my mind as I kissed Hannah goodbye on Friday morning.
3.5
years together, splitting rent, groceries, and dreams of a future marriage, kids, the works.
I've been eyeing rings, imagining proposals.
She was my rock, or so I thought. Her Instagram was always a bit extra thirsty selfies, cryptic captions, but I chalked it up to her needing likes to feel alive.
When she pitched a girls' weekend in LA with her new work friends Erica, Riley, and Zoe, a trio of single, party-hard types, I didn't blink. Go, have fun, I said, booking her round-trip flight with my credit card points since she was strapped for cash.
Just be safe. Her parting shot raised a flag. You're not gonna be one of those controlling boyfriends who checks up on me every 5 minutes, right? It stuck. I'd never been that guy, but I brushed it off.
Nah, enjoy yourself.
I drove off, heart light, trusting her completely. Friday night, I'm chilling with my buddy Jake, beers in hand, when my phone explodes. Friends sending screenshots of Hannah's Instagram stories. My stomach plummets. First, a rooftop bar.
Hannah and her crew glammed up, cocktails raised, caption screaming, single for the weekend, single.
We'd been planning our future 12 hours ago.
Then, Hannah on a dance floor, some stranger's hands gripping her waist, her body pressed back against him, eyes closed in a drunken haze.
Caption: when in LA. My hands shake as the next one hits a selfie, her face mashed against this dude's, both sloppy drunk. Captioned, new friends. But the final blow is a video.
Hannah, full on making out with this guy in a club, his hands tangled in her hair, her body grinding against his.
In the background, Erica's voice cheers. Yes, girl, get it, while filming like it's a damn reality show. My chest tightens, breath catching like I've been sucker punched. This is the woman I love, who sleeps in my bed, who says, I love you every night. Jake snatches my phone before I shatter it, but the images burn into my brain.
I want to scream, to call her and unleash hell, to fly to LA and confront them.
Both,
but a cold, primal instinct kicks in. I don't call, I don't text.
Instead, I go home and do something Hannah's friends later call psycho. I log into my credit card account and cancel her return flight. My points, my booking, my right. Then, fueled by rage and betrayal, I drive to Home Depot at midnight, buy a security camera and new locks for my home office, where I keep my work gear.
Changing the apartment locks is legally dicey. Our names are both on the lease, but I need to protect my space.
By Saturday morning, I'm installing cameras, hands still trembling. Heart a war zone of anger and grief. Hannah's blow up.
Start Sunday when she tries to check in for her non-existent flight. My phone lights up with calls, texts, voicemails her. Erica, Riley, even mutual friends. I block them all. Her voicemails are 6 minutes of sobs. It was a mistake, Alex. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. I love you. Please let me come home. Her friends call me petty, vindictive, cruel for stranding her in LA. Mutual friends waver. Some say I went too far. Others call it a power move. But I keep coming back to one truth. She didn't just cheat. She celebrated it, posting her betrayal.
For clout, her friends cheering like it was a sport. If she's bold enough to humiliate me publicly, hasn't she already ended us?
Monday, she escalates, calling from random numbers, messaging on Instagram, Facebook, even LinkedIn. I stay silent. Her MOM calls, revealing Hannah's history, similar stunts in Miami during her last relationship. Forgiven once, repeated 6 months later. I thought she'd grown out of it. Her MOM sighs, refusing to bail her out.
By Tuesday, Hannah's Instagram stories are gone, replaced by a tearful post. When you realize you've lost the best thing that ever happened to you.
Some mistakes can't be undone. Comments split between her friends Hugo, Queen Nonsense, and others reposting the deleted makeout video, calling her out,
Thursday. She shows up at my office, suitcase in tow, eyes sunken from sleepless nights. She'd scrounged a flight home. How? I don't care. Alex, thank God. She sobs. How could you abandon me? I keep my voice steady.
You seemed pretty comfortable with your new friends.
She insists it was just dancing, harmless fun, but when I point out the video, the captions, the public humiliation, she falters.
It was one stupid kiss.
But you left me stranded across the country. Her victim act grates. You posted yourself as single, Hannah. You made out with a stranger while your friends cheered. Everyone we know saw it. She begs to come home, to fix us. I tell her, you showed me who you are. We're done. She leaves, sobbing, slipping her apartment.
Key under the door with a note. I'm sorry.
I love you. Please reconsider. Things spiral further.
Tuesday night, Hannah and Erica, drunk, bang on my apartment door, demanding entry.
My security camera catches it all.
The super calls the cops when they won't leave, and I confirm Hannah no longer lives here.
Then, a stranger sends me a longer video from that LA club, 20 minutes of Hannah and the guy, her grinding on him, laughing, saying, my boyfriend would die if he saw this. What happens in LA stays in LA, right?
It's worse than I imagined. I'm sick, not just from her actions, but from realizing a stranger cared more about my dignity than she did. Friday, I post on Instagram. Hannah and I have broken up.
Respect and loyalty are non-negotiable.
I'm grateful to learn her character now.
Moving forward with no regrets. It's classy, not vengeful. But the backlash is swift.
Her friends attack, claiming I'm not innocent.
Some mutual friends
urge discretion, saying I should have kept it private.
But others share stories. Hannah flirting with a friend's boyfriend, messaging a co-worker's husband.
Her MOM later reveals Hannah doubted our relationship for months, using the LA trip to force a breakup while playing victim. Her plan backfired when I didn't explode, leaving her to face her own consequences. The final twist comes at a coffee shop.
I overhear Riley, one of Hannah's LA friends, telling someone they thought Hannah was single the whole time.
She'd
lied to them from the start, setting the stage for her single for the weekend act.
Hannah's MOM confirms it, apologizing for her daughter's calculated betrayal. Hannah's now living with a co-worker, posting about new beginnings. I've removed her from the lease, reconnected with old friends, and started dating again. Nothing
serious, just a reminder of what respect feels like. Let's cut through the noise.
Hannah's actions weren't a drunken slip.
They were a deliberate performance.
Posting herself as single and making out with a stranger, captioned with
devil emojis and cheered by friends, wasn't a mistake. It was a choice to humiliate you publicly for clout.
Her history of similar betrayals, as her MOM revealed, shows a pattern, not a phase.
Cancelling her flight was a visceral reaction, born from betrayal and self-preservation.
Was it petty?
Sure.
Was it justified?
Hell yes.
She used your resources, your
points, your trust to fund her betrayal, then expected you to play nice.
You drew a line, reclaiming your agency in a moment of powerlessness. Could you have broken up like a normal person? Maybe, but her public spectacle didn't deserve a private exit. Calling her mid-betrayal would have given her the reaction she wanted, letting her spin you as the jealous ex.
Instead, you mirrored her public energy with a calculated move, forcing
her to face real consequences. The locks and camera, a natural response to feeling violated, though legally risky since she's on the lease.
You protected your space without touching her belongings, which shows restraint. The criticism from friends about going too far misses the mark. They're judging your reaction through a lens of normal breakups, not public humiliation.
Hannah didn't just cheat, she turned your relationship into a circus. Her friends calling you psycho is projection they cheered her on after all.
The neutral friends urging privacy are well-meaning but naive.
They didn't feel the sting of those stories.
Your Instagram post was measured, not vengeful, and it shut down her narrative before she could rewrite it. If I were in your shoes, I'd have done the same, maybe worse. The flight cancellation was a masterstroke, hitting her where it hurt.
Her wallet and her plans.
I'd have blocked her too, refusing to engage with her victim act. The security measures.
Smart, especially after her drunken stunt at your door.
I might have gone further and consulted a lawyer early to navigate the lease and protect my assets. Posting publicly, I'd have done it too, but maybe with a sharper edge, calling out her pattern without stooping to her level.
The key is staying
calm, like you did, letting her actions speak louder than your words. In a world where betrayal goes viral, one man's quiet vengeance rewrote the script, turning a public humiliation into a private TI.